This is Don Ramos with the Federal Emergency Management Agency. We are live in City Designation 42F-9 in the Timber District of New Arizona, bringing you this report to inform the populace of a very real threat. Every denizen must seek safety. We have received reports from regional and state enforcers. Federal commanders confirm a 60.2-foot tall fire-breathing dinosaur on the north end of 42F-9 near the area where brush fires have already been sparked by the newly awakened volcano. We have here a police artist sketch rendition of the beast. All dinosaur-related fires are to be reported to your district fire brigadiers. These fires are to be treated with more caution than those fires created by the volcano, as they are accompanied by noxious fumes. Multiple fires have been set by the dinosaur, recently dubbed Dragon by media representatives after the death toll has reached several hundred. There are safety procedures you need to be aware of in order to increase your chances of survival should you be faced with the crisis of fire. Firstly, fill as many containers as you can with water. Soak blankets and towels in preparation for the inferno that is the dragon's hellish fury. Gather food store as well, preferably non-perishable items. All citizens should do this in addition to their standard emergency kits. In the event your domicile is set on fire, evacuate as quickly as possible. Head to your district fallout shelter. Be sure you know which one is closest to you. Do not attempt, under any circumstances, to re-enter a domicile that is on fire. The fire from the dragon is caused by a chemical reaction resulting in combustion that releases noxious gases that cause immediately respiratory distress. Exposure should be avoided at all costs. Overexposure of this gas results in death. The entire north end of the city is to be avoided as the transit system has been destroyed completely. Many buildings have been collapsed and many more are now collapsing. The populace is to remain calm and stay inside of their quarters to avoid the creature's attention. It seems to be inclined to chase things that run from it and reacts harshly to personal mobile recorders. Shut them off and seek safety. Keep all doors locked and stay away from your windows. Prime your Tesla generators and make sure to check all batteries and portable lighting devices for function in the event of a power loss. Information has just become available to the cause of this disaster. Skynet, via the federal controllers with support from state and regional authorities, linked the source of the beast dragon to two misguided scientists working for Genova Laboratories. They had been experimenting with regional reptiles and dinosaur DNA without the knowledge of their supervisor. While both scientists claimed the genetic experimentation was intended to extend food rations as other resources fail and we depend more heavily on cloned food, there remains the fact the particular species of reptile they were experimenting on was not considered an edible species. Furthermore, making the creature more aggressive and breathe fire does not have to seem a food-related purpose. Await further updates. Seek safety and remain calm. So far, the enforcements brought against these men are as follows, as stated by the Lord Judicator of the Corporation of America: violating the Cloning Code of Ethical Genetic Experimentation, involuntary genocide, and grand arson. If you see either of these two men, please contact your district enforcer immediately. As soon as the beast has been subdued and the fires extinguished, citizens may report to medical stations that will be set up around the city and state. All citizens will receive medical attention in due course and are asked in advance to be patient. It is expected the National Guardian Corporation will kill the beast sometime within the next 34 hours, and new instructions will be issued at that time. If you are just joining us, the Supreme CEO of the United States has issued a state of emergency for this sector and adjoining sectors. City Designation 42F-9 is under ultimate alert. The National Guardian Corporation has been mobilized to neutralize the genetic dinosaur mutation. The fire brigadiers have responded to regional fires set by the mutation and awakening volcano. It is advisable to fill all spare containers in your house with water for drinking and possible extinguishing of fires should your domicile alight. It should be noted that even low exposure to the gases from the genetic mutation's flames are dangerous. Recently supplied data from Genova Laboratories states that exposure to these chemicals, even in fractions of a part per million, would lead to aggressive cancerous tumors. Any citizen who has been exposed to gas will receive medical attention in separate zones for the safety of the populace. These designations will be specifically equipped with respiratory and cancer specialists. For the trauma that is sure to follow this tragic event, therapy will be provided to the denizens of the Timber District without financial penalty. It is expected there will be a high number of casualties from exposure to the toxic gases. It is unknown how long it will take for the exposed to die due to the varying levels of exposure. Therefore, any long-term or hospice care will also be provided to the affected, again, without financial penalty. Please remain aware the volcano is still a threat as well, and both calamities are to be treated accordingly. All previously mentioned safety protocols should be followed. That is all for now. Please stay alert for updates and further instructions as they are given by federal controllers. Seek safety, remain calm. Please stay alerted to the emergency frequency.